You already know what it is. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. You can change the reputation of the company you work for. All right, you listening to me right now, the person that's listening to me directly, I'm talking directly to you, can change the reputation of the company you work for. Regardless of what the company was before you got there, you got to show up and you got to change the reputation. You got to change everything the entire company is about. Let me give you an example. All right. So I'm recording this a day after MLK Day, and if you watched the video yesterday, like I mentioned, I teach, and we still had to go in to kind of plan for the new year and excuse me, get our schedule straight and plan for the new year and all that kind of stuff, right? So seeing that we are a charter school, I'm a teacher at the Center for Creative Education, and we primarily focus on increasing the kids' reading levels and making sure they're reading on grade level as they're heading in to their middle school years and things of that nature. All right? So one of the things we do is we partner with a company named Catapult Learning. Catapult Learning is the company that comes in throughout the school day, and they, certain kids that are really far behind, they'll take them into another classroom and teach them how to read. They'll basically slow things down, slow the curriculum down to get it to their level, to the point in which, the kids are back on grade level. The point of, partnering with them is because we as teachers don't have time to catch every student up, especially if it's a student that's that far behind, right? So I've been at this school for a little bit over a year now, and I started around this time last year, and I was still new to how things work, and I wasn't really sure how Catapult worked and all that kind of stuff. I was just, kind of getting my feet wet, getting new to the situation. And yesterday, the question got asked, the contract, I guess I'm assuming that the contract with Catapult is renewing this year, and the I guess you call him the boss. I don't know if I use the term boss loosely when I'm talking about him, but the person who was responsible for hiring all the teachers and kind of planning everything out asked us, should we have Catapult back this year? Should we renew the contract? Are you guys liking it? Have you been happy with the results? All those sorts of questions, because again, charter school, there's a lot of business that takes place when you're building a charter school up from scratch, right? So they asked if the Catapult teaching or the Catapult company should be back, and the teachers that were in it last year, they were this close to getting ready to bash the shit out this company. They were about to say, look, last year, but then there was the teacher that's teaching for Catapult now. I don't want to mispronounce her name. It's kind of a complicated last name, but she knows who she is if she's listening. But they spoke so highly of her that they said, no, look, if they get her to come in to do all the teaching and helping the students out, then we can keep Catapult. But if they have the teacher that they had a year ago, no, we need something new, because they weren't improving. We didn't see this, we didn't see that, we didn't see anything. And that's the point. The point that I want to give to you guys. This is why I told you at the beginning. You as an individual, if you grind hard enough, if you focus hard enough, if you really lock into what you're all about, you can actually change the reputation of a company to the people that it matters to. All right. Not to say that whoever they were talking about a year ago were just bad teachers. Who knows? I don't know them. I don't know the situation. Don't know what the relationship was like with them and the company. But the bottom line is, this new teacher, I know she's coming in with some younger energy, coming in really passionate about the kids. I speak to her all the time. She says hi, very, very nice young lady. And she's doing her job the right way, and she's making an impression. And these are the things that you need to be focused on. These are the things that you need to be emphasizing as you're going out in your day-to-day. Understand, I remember hearing this a long time ago, back when I was a kid and was going to high school football camps, and we have guest speakers, and they say, look, a man is much more than the company he works for. A man or a woman, he could have been referring to a woman in this situation, is so much more than the company that hires them or the company that pays them. It's about what you can bring to the table and how you're able to change the trajectory, how you're able to change the reputation of the company. And this is the important part. You got to change the reputation of the company to the people that matter, and then in order for you to do that, you got to understand who the people that matter is, and then focus all your positive energy on that thing. All right. I have a whole lot more on this, dive deep into my new book, in my new book, Transferring D1, Practical Guide on How to Navigate College Athletics. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work. You can even pre-order a copy of it on that website, makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.